leaving Annapolis. We're going like 10.8 miles to the next anchorage, which would be nice because then I can go back to not wearing pants in the morning. That's gonna be cool. I hate wearing pants.
I'm Eric Hannett. I was a game warden for 17 years, and this is my wife, Ash. She's an artist and photographer. We live on our sailboat Wild with our 2 dogs. We've set out to find adventure, freedom, and a simple lifestyle. From the mountains of New Hampshire to the mighty Atlantic, we hope you'll follow along and put a little wilderness in your bones.
The amount of jellyfish in the water. What the? Oh my. Anyway, the amount of jellyfish in the water is absolutely disgusting. And I was supposed to dive in and clean the bottom of the boat to finish cleaning it because I didn't finish it when we were in Annapolis because I got stung by jellyfish, a lot of them, and now I can't go back in because there's jellyfish everywhere. Well, I guess I can if I put my wetsuit on, and like, it's not dangerous, it's just really painful. Like, look at all these little nasties. All those white blobs in the water are all jellyfish in their tentacles. This is where it got me. I don't know if you can see it. Got me this tentacle mark the other day. So I'm gonna try to avoid that as best as I can because it sucks.
We are in Mayo, Maryland, I believe. We left Annapolis and only made it about 10 miles, but you know, 10 miles is 10 miles. And we anchored in this little cove, and there's little walking trails and whatnot around.
Imagine they had a vegan term for hunting. Foraging!
Gathering. I'm more of a gatherer.
You are like a little gatherer.
Yeah.
No, we're trying to find some chicken of the woods.
That would be amazing. We could find some hen of the woods, chicken of the woods, or something like that, because I love that stuff. And last time we found chicken of the woods, we were up in New Hampshire.
Oh my God.
And,
God rest your soul. I want to go back.
Bunch of it, and it was wasted because we were on the road. Like we were
traveling.
Just kind of traveling, doing a tour of the state, but we didn't have any place to cook it, so it went bad.
So far, no chicken of the woods, but we found an American pawpaw tree. Eric found some old stuff. Can't eat it, unfortunately. It's a little past its prime, but it's essentially what we're looking for.
Could be a good sign or a bad sign.
Everyone's saying rest in peace to the queen, but like, the queen is literally fine, and he's laying right here.
Oh, that queen, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Why am I the queen?
No, you're just like a little fun queen.
Oh,
Shade
what?
queen. You're just like a little shade queen.
Oh.
Waiting on your dinner.
Yeah, I am, patiently.
Oh my God. And then we have this tiny little boat galley. We still eat pretty good. So tonight, I'm making elk meatballs. We're leaving Mayo. I think that was what the town was called, was Mayo. We're leaving there, going across the Chesapeake to Tillman's Creek or something like that. I don't know. It's about 18 miles, and there's a lot more anchorages over there in case we get some residual weather from Hurricane Earl. There's more places to tuck into that are a little more protected. On this side, it's kind of, they're few and far between for some reason. So hopefully going across will open up more options for us. We'll see. It's Saturday, so unfortunately there's a ton of boat traffic, which I thought it was like Wednesday when we left. I kind of lost track. So, oh well. So we're at this anchorage for the night. Yay! Yay! It's like super rolly. Now there's just these random breaking waves. I'm not sure where they're coming from. So it's gonna be a good night of no sleep. There's a difference, like the boat rocks you to sleep and it's nice, or it's too rolly and you kind of roll in the bed and it's not super comfortable. Like right there. What?
We don't have a bunk bed. Here, can you take these?
Sure. So what happened?
I got attacked by chiggers again.
By what?
Chiggers.
Do pray tell what those are.
I don't know, they're little bastard bugs that bite. And they're awful. I'm tore up.
Yeah, you are. You're a mess.
Tore up from the floor up.
Oh my god.
That's what happens when you walk in the woods.
They're itchy, but thankfully I had some steroid cream from my poison ivy.
Hopefully it works.
Hopefully it works.
The good thing about these is they're itchy, but at least they only last a couple of weeks.
Yeah, they itch forever.
They do. Yep, they do.
Sorry.
It's horrible.
Oh my god, look at your ankles. They're just everywhere.
Tore me
They're
up.
stupid little proboscises.
And they itch forever. They just itch. At least last time they did. Times like this, I really miss New Hampshire.
Yeah. I really miss New Hampshire all the time. How's it going out there?
Oh, it's peachy. It's I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not good.
No, we're feeling I guess the aftermath of Hurricane Earl.
We're not in the greatest spot.
Yeah, this anchorage is not good, but I guess I should fix that lifeline, huh? So, super nice out. It might look like we're moving, but this is the anchorage. Well guys, it's downpouring, which means shower time! Freshwater showers, which are amazing. Right?
Haven't had one of these in what? A couple days now.
Yeah, a few days. We take saltwater showers. They're not great, especially when the water's so filled with jellyfish that it like makes you itch. It's horrible. Yeah. So this feels pretty amazing actually.
It really does. It's not thundering.
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to collect more.
It's not terrible.
No, it's not hot.
No, it's true. It feels amazing. The only thing that stinks about the rain is it gets hot inside and we can't open the hatches, so it gets pretty
but at least it's not
humid in there.
Hot though.
Yeah, it's true. It is cool out. As you can see, I'm shivering. But I'm soaking up as much fresh water as I can.
So this boat is new to us. We haven't used the boat. I mean, we've been using it a lot now, but prior to this, we've never really used this boat at all. We don't have any experience with this boat. And so right off the bat, like the boat is very, very slow, like 3 knots slow, which is not very fast. And But we don't know, right? This boat's it's got a 10 horsepower diesel. Is it supposed to go that slow? I don't know. So we've been traveling for a month now, and the boat, I feel like it's getting slower. So we're thinking about it, and we're kind of whatever, and then we start kind of looking at the boat, and there's a lot of growth on the bottom of the boat. So
I tried to dive it.
We scrubbed it in Jersey, and you tried to dive it.
It was so murky. I was getting stung by jellyfish.
And now
there's boat wake, like making the boat bounce over my head. I was like,
and now we're in a place where there's unbelievable. We'll have to talk about that later.
I'll put a picture so you guys can see the amount of jellyfish in this water.
The jellyfish are crazy, like insane amount of jellyfish.
I'll post a picture of my jellyfish stings.
Oh, there you go.
They're brutal.
So we can't go in the water to clean it. And you know, honestly, like you can go in the water and clean it, but A, it's not really the best way to do it. And B, we're probably gonna have to put new bottom paint on it also. So long story short, we have lined up a marina. We found a marina that's gonna haul us out tomorrow. We're gonna haul the boat out, we're gonna clean it, and then if it needs bottom paint, we're gonna bottom paint it. So like I said, good news, more boat work we get to show you guys, but it should make a huge difference. We're hoping. Oh,
I can't wait. It's so satisfying getting growth off the bottom of the boat.
Yeah, it's gonna be so satisfying. If we can go a knot faster, 1 knot, if we can go half a knot faster,
I think we'll do more.
It's gonna make,
because I feel like we were in the winter, I feel like we were like motoring at like 4 knots. Now we're lucky if we get 4 knots under sail. Like that's good, which is sad.
Well, we were doing almost 7, but
in the winter though, when we did haul the boat out for like a couple hours to try to fix the drag shaft, right?
Yes.
We couldn't clean the bottom because, which there wasn't a ton of growth at that point, but we couldn't clean the bottom because I guess with the marina and the Clean Water Act or whatever, they have to, if you're scraping the bottom, they have to collect the water and collect all that debris and do something with it, and that wasn't hooked up because it was January. So Frank let me kind of scrape it as much as I could with a brush pick at it basically, but it really didn't.
And then there wasn't a ton of growth on it then, but it's been sitting in the water all summer in Jersey, and the bottom paint's breaking down.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not as effective. So we're really hopeful that there's a lot of growth on there. And we know there is, but we hope that it's going to make a huge difference. We're hoping that, like I said, if it's 1 knot of speed that it gives us for the rest of the trip, it's worth its weight in gold. It's going to be like probably $600 to do this at least.
Yeah.
But it's going to be worth it.
And then we're going to have to, well, I guess we can come back over here and well, it depends, I guess. It depends on if we have to stay at the marina. But I don't think they'll charge us the marina fees.
I don't think so.
Like slip fees.
I don't think so.
If we're staying on it.
Right. But it's, even if it is, it's relatively cheap. It's $45 a night.
Yeah, but that's on top of $600. I know. It's not going to be in the time. So if we can get it done in a day, which if we have to do bottom paint, we can't get it done in a day. We can get the bottom paint done in a day, but it has to cure. We can come back over here and anchor, weather permitting. We'll see.
Yeah. So
it's gonna make a big difference.
Wish us luck, okay?
I hope they have black bottom paint.
Yes, I hate that
like
color, that green color. That's kind of.
God, it's so gross. It feels like a 19.
They have interlocks though.
I hope they have black.
We're hunting mushrooms. We're hunting for mushrooms.
Don't video in here. It's a freaking nightmare.
I'm an idiot. And our boat, this boat, our boat, she, wild, the boat, das Boot.
Are you done?
That's the boat in German.
Let's go that. Guys, remember that egret we saved? It's probably not him, but he looks like it anyway. We're taking... Yeah, we're taking the dogs. Go to the Jesus! What are you doing? Oh, don't eat that. Oh, the spigot for our drinking water jug flew off because the wind blew the whole water jug over.